Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching me from. Please, my dear people, I want to ask you a question. I came across something on the internet the other day. Please, this is not bantering. I didn't come for banter. All right? It's just a simple question that I want to ask. Okay? I just want to ask an honest question, which I need the answer from both Cristiano Ronaldo fans and Lionel Messi fans. All right? I came across something on the internet the other day saying that Cristiano Ronaldo is an overrated player. I refused to understand to accept that. Okay. Then I went through some research. Okay, to prove the person or the people rather saying that he is overrated, that the young man is not overrated. Okay, but I think I'm having some issues in my research. Okay, so I'm sort of asking a question now for you guys to clear me more for better understanding. Okay, I need to understand more. Maybe I've been, you know, let's say delusional or what. So I need a better answer on this question I want to ask. But first of all, these are the things I found out in my research. First of all, in Manchester United, the most players of this the players with the most player of the season award, there are only three players in Manchester United, which are David De Gea, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Bruno Fernandes. Okay, now I went for the most decorated player in Manchester United, and it is uh, Ryan Giggs. Okay, then again, then again, I went for player with the as all time highest goal scorer in Manchester United, and it happened to be Wayne Rooney. Okay, I checked for all time because they said Cristiano Ronaldo played as a midfielder in Manchester United. He started as a midfielder, so I checked for player with the most assists in Manchester United, and it happened to be Ryan Giggs again. Okay, now I went to Real Madrid. Player with the most goals, of course, is Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay, I had a deep breath because it was like I'm seeing what I've been looking for just to back up my disagreement on Cristiano Ronaldo being overrated. Though I'm not a Cristiano Ronaldo fan, but I'm just being fair and honest. I was just only trying to be fair and honest because I believe after Lionel Messi, it has to be Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay. Now in Real Madrid, he is the all-time highest goal scorer. Okay. Then player with the most assists in Real Madrid is Luka Modric. Okay. No, sorry, not Luka Modric. Jose Miguel. Jose Miguel Gonzalez is the player with most assists in Real Madrid. Okay. Player with the most trophies, the most decorated player in Real Madrid is Luka Modric. All right. And of course, at Juventus, Cristiano Ronaldo is not the player with all-time goal scorer, most goals. He's not the player with most assists. All right. Now, players who played in most leagues, because of course, I believe Cristiano Ronaldo conquered Europe. He played in many leagues and succeeded. Okay. Now, we go for the players that played in many leagues. We have Sebastian Abri, the record holder. This this particular player, played for 33, 31 different clubs across many countries. 31 different clubs. Okay. Then we have uh, Luis Financial played in 6 continents. Let's just take these ones off because their names have not been heard. So let's assume they were not successful. Okay, though I will still do more research on them. All right. Now we have Nicolas Aniaka of Chelsea, the one we all know. All right. He played for England, Spain, France, Turkey, China, India, Italy. All right. We have Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who played for Spain, France, England, USA, Sweden, and Italy. Of course, we all know he's a successful player, or rather was a successful player. All right. Now, let's get to the countryside. Okay. Cristiano Ronaldo is assumed to be the one who gave Portugal their three ever trophies. And I researched about that too. In Euro 2016, their first ever trophy, Portugal first ever trophy. Okay. And though I knew already that Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't in the final, All right. In fact, he was injured and was substituted, and the person who substituted him was the one who scored the winning goal, and that player was the player of the tournament. Cristiano Ronaldo was not the player of the tournament. All right. Their second trophy, which is the Nations League, Bernardo Silva was the player of the tournament, and their last trophy against Spain, Nuno Mendes was the player of the tournament. All right. Now, please, I want to ask. First of all, just like I said, this is not a banter. I just want to learn more because the research that I did was not. I didn't comprehend it. All right. I didn't comprehend. As in, my research didn't tally with my assumption of Cristiano Ronaldo being the greatest of all time after Messi. You know. Now, my question is, how did Cristiano Ronaldo conquer Europe? How did he conquer Manchester United? Since there's nothing that he can be remembered for in Manchester United, not the most man of the match award, the player with the most man of the match award, not the player with the most goal, not the player with the most assists, not the most decorated player, nothing. At Real Madrid, he is the highest goal scorer, and I think highest assist, and player with the highest man of the match. Fine and good. All right. At Juventus, he wasn't the player with the most goal, assist, or okay. Same thing with Al Nassr. Then I want to understand how Cristiano Ronaldo gave Portugal their 3 ever trophies, which is he always claimed that he was the one that gave them the trophies. All right, I want to understand these 2 questions that I just asked, so that if I'm backing Cristiano Ronaldo up, let me know how.